know who you want to be and be clear about it, and don't accept anything less. Instead,
black leather glove, no sequin.
hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. But if this is your first time seeing me, I am Naz, the girl that makes life easy for teenagers through those platforms. So guys, today I'm back again with another video for the teenagers. Yeah, last year I did a very few teenage series, but this year 2022 I'm going to do more. Why? Because looking back to how my teenage age was, like, I was so confused, if I should use that word. I was indecisive if this should actually be my lifestyle or this should be my lifestyle. Because talking from Nigeria, where I'm based, a lot of parents don't teach their children or their teenagers things they should know. Instead, they go ahead teaching them things they shouldn't even know at that point in time. So yeah, I'm here for basically the teenagers, and today is another series. And in today's topic, I'm going to be talking about how to become your dream teen, like becoming your dream teenager. So yeah, I understand that as a teenager there is this kind of lifestyle you want to live. There is this dream, there's this thought in your head of the kind of lifestyle or how you want to be in general. And today I'm going to be talking about that. So first of all, you have to have a vision. If you don't know where you're going to, definitely you are going nowhere. So you have to have a vision, and not just to have a vision in your head, you have to possibly have a vision board, and you have to paste these things. Having a vision doesn't mean you want to have a luxurious lifestyle, maybe like buy a car as a teenager, get married as a teenager, give birth as a teenager. Having a vision means maybe you want to have a clean result as a teenager. You want to have, like, there are a lot of things, like a lot of other things you can have as your vision that must not really be all the expensive and luxurious lifestyle. So yeah, but first of all, you have to have a vision. That's the major thing, because you have to know where or how you want to see yourself by the end of 2022. If you don't know where you want to see yourself by the end of 2020, that means you're just floating around. And that was one thing that happened to me as a teenager. I never had a plan, I never had a vision. Yeah, I knew I wanted to be maybe like a doctor, but that wasn't just it. I needed to have like a monthly routine, something like a vision of what I want to achieve monthly that would definitely get me to where I want to go to. So yeah, that's one thing about vision. Vision is looking into the dream self, that dream teenager you want to be, and thinking of how to get there and doing those things little by little. That's like bringing out little habits from your dream life and putting it into your daily activity, and before you know it, you're there. So yeah, for you to have a vision, you have to ask yourself a few questions, and that are: how do you want to see your life in the next few months or by the end of 2022? Who was I? You have to ask yourself, who was I? And you ask yourself, who am I right now? And you now ask yourself, who do I want to be? So these are the three basic questions to ask yourself. Who was I? Was I like this? And who am I now? Is there any change from who I was before? And where do I want to see myself? Definitely. And then why? What am I going to do to see myself here? And by the time you ask yourself what are you going to get to see yourself here, you now have to know why do you want to be that your dream self. What makes you happy about your dream self? What inspires you? You just ask yourself why is this how you want to be? Some people might just want to travel around the world. Some people might just want to have a good grade. Why do you want to have a good grade? You have to know your why, because it's your why that is going to keep you going as a teenager. So guys, when you've gotten to the point that you know why you want to be there, why you want to be who you want to be, and who you exactly want to be, the next step is to start living her life. Now you have to think of who you want to be and read the books she would read, listen to the podcast she would listen to, go to the restaurant she would actually go to, do the things she would actually do, like in general. So You can't just look down on yourself and be like, okay, this is who I want to be, but expect magic to happen. You have to start living that kind of life. Now let's say the person you want to be want to have a Telsa. It doesn't mean you should go and buy a Telsa when you don't even have money for a Telsa. Do you understand? What it means is that, let's say the person you want to be is, she does like a workout every morning. Start with that workout. Start doing workout every morning. Or let's say the person you want to be like wakes up by 10 a.m. and then she just eats her breakfast and then she just like, there's no workout routine. Start doing those things. Start living your life exactly the way you want it to be. Do you understand? So yeah, start practicing it. Start doing it. So this is going to be taking me to the third part, which is put yourself out there. Don't always be so comfortable with how you are or who you are at every point in life. Go out of your comfort zone. If this is the kind of life you want to do, you have to minimize maybe your expenses to be able to save to get one thing or the other. Let's say sometime last 2 years, which it was 2020, I wanted a very wonderful space. Like I know I just wanted a good space. Yeah, I'm a college student, but I didn't want to live like the regular kind of college student apartment thing. So what I did was I saved up my money in 2020 and I started thinking of things I wanted in my space, how I wanted my bed to look like, how I wanted my room. I wanted the scented candles, and I know scented candles are like very expensive to compare with the random maybe like air freshener. And I wanted flowers in my room. I wanted my room to be like a white aesthetic pleasing room. What I did was I had to curtail my expenses to be able to spend in this other thing. And right now my room is not yet the way I want it to be, but at least my room is giving me joy. This is not my room, so just overlook it, but at least my room is giving me joy. It's becoming what I want it to be. So yeah, you have to go out of your comfort zone. You don't have to always spend, but instead save for what you want to do or who you want to be or what you want to get that will make you happy or bring you to the point you want to see yourself. Do you understand? Then the fourth one to becoming the dream team is applying new knowledge. Let's say by like the second step is like the second so the fourth one is applying new knowledge. From the second step, we say start living her life, start reading the books she will read, start listening to the podcast she will listen to, start doing the things that she will do in general. Now you're reading the books, now you're listening to the podcast. The fourth one is apply this knowledge, apply those things, those new things you're learning. Some people don't change. They are the same person they are last 3 years, the last 2 years, and the same person they are last 2 years this year. Like there's no change. As a human being, one thing that is constant in your life is change. So learn to change, learn to adjust to the new pattern, the new things of life. Add knowledge to your life, like include new things to your life. Don't just be stagnant, don't just be there. You'll be like, I've always been like this. That shouldn't be the language of an elegant teenager or someone that wants to become her dream self. Because you have to change, you have to put new things into your life. If you were not the kind of person that have a morning routine, let's say last 2 years, by this year you should have a morning routine. That's change. If you're not the kind of person that read books last year, by this year you should make out time to at least read one book every month. And if you're not the kind of person that listens to podcasts, maybe this year we say, okay, maybe I'm not going to be listening to podcasts like every morning, but maybe I'm going to be listening to podcasts every Sunday of my life. This is like change, like adding new things to your life. Don't remain stagnant. Evolve. As the world is changing, keep evolving, keep getting better. So, and some other people, as they are evolving, they are becoming like arrogant and evolving into the negative or bad kind of person. Change doesn't mean you should be rude or you should be arrogant. You can change into a better version of yourself, and that would be wonderful. So yeah, the fourth one, which is very essential to becoming your dream team, is choosing your friend and removing negative people from yourself, or removing the naysayers. So yeah, now you know what you want to be, you know who you want to be, you are actually working towards this. Don't keep people that are very negative around you, because they are going to discourage you, or they are going to make you think less of yourself, because they feel like by the time you get to your dream self, you're going to be better than themselves, and they would want to discourage you with all their strength and all their might, not to walk past who they already know you are. Do you understand? So keep people like this out of your life and work towards becoming better. And most especially, you have to add positive talking to your daily activity. Add affirmation. You tell yourself, I am the best in life, I am good, I can never be discouraged, I can never be disadvantaged, all things are mine, my life is working, lines are falling down in pleasant places for me. Keep telling yourself those positive things, those good things that another person can easily tell you. Talk to yourself. You have to be your backbone, because in real life, nobody's going to support you till they see that the only option is to support you. Especially in Africa, nobody's going to support you. Like, nobody is seeing your shit, like nobody cares till they see like actually this girl is succeeding in what she's doing. Down, they don't have any other option than just to support you and be there. Do you understand? So be very clear, know what you want, and be very clear about it, because if not, the negativity of people around you might discourage you, or they might want to tell you that you're not good enough for this thing. Do you understand? So be very clear of what you want, and don't be flexible. Let's say you want to be someone like let's say you want to be Zendaya today, and tomorrow you discover Kylie Jenner, and you be like, no, I don't want to be Zendaya again. Zendaya is like a model, right? You now be like, no, I want to be Kylie Jenner. Kylie Jenner is more of cosmetics and all those things. Now you're moving from becoming a model to being a cosmetologist, or like having a cosmetic brand. And tomorrow, let's say after seeing Kylie Jenner, you see Cardi B, you'll be like, no, I'm not interested again in Kylie Jenner. I want to be Cardi B, I want to be the top musician. Or you say, I want to be Nicki Minaj. That doesn't make sense. Be stable, know who you want to be, and be clear about it, and don't accept anything less. Instead, accept something more. Go for who you want to be. So yeah, these are my few points to becoming a better version of yourself, to becoming a better or your dream teenager. So if you got to this point, look out for the next series on this video of becoming a better version of yourself as a teenager. Thank you for watching. I love you. Bye.